This webinar is brought to you by Lifestyle Hub Asset Model. Powered by the Hub Academy.
All right, and thank you for coming live with me again today towards a very important training, which is about target setting. Target setting, if you like, you call it goal setting. You know, there is no, I've not seen any successful man in this world that's been so successful without setting goals. Okay, I set goals for myself monthly, weekly, daily, annually. So it's very important that we set targets for ourselves. So we must be target driven. Okay, when you are target driven, it helps to improve your productivity. I'm sure everybody listening to me or watching me right now is desirous of getting productive, and productivity is key. It helps, it inspires you, it helps your self-esteem. Okay, it helps you become a better person. Okay, so I really want to congratulate you for creating time to be part of this important training. And of course, this training is developed and brought to you by our team at the Hub Academy, which of course is a very important aspect of Lifestyle Asset Hub. So today I'll be talking to you about 7 steps to target setting. 7 steps to target setting. Okay, so I really want you to please pay close attention and of course take note, and feel free to ask me questions, please. Okay, feel free to ask questions on the question bar. I'll be more than happy to responding to those questions. Okay, so before we talk about those 7 steps, it's very important for us to have an understanding what targets are. So what are targets? Targets are tangible objectives towards which effort is directed. So what that means that if you slept at night and you didn't set a target for the day before you slept, okay, the question I have for you now is that what is your effort directed at the next day? You will just wake up without focus. See, let me say this to you, it's psychological. If you want to wake up with high energy, plan for the day, the night before. You wake up strong, you wake up inspired. If you want your month to be productive, okay, as the month is coming to a month is coming to an end, you are entering a new month, plan for the new month. And tell yourself that these are my daily activities. Okay, these are my daily KPIs. KPI simply means key performance indicators. Okay, it's very key. And of course, targets could also be measurable goals. Okay, targets could also be measurable goals set to be achieved over a specific period of time. Okay, targets could also be measurable goals set to be achieved over a specific period of time. Targets could also be measurable goals set to be achieved over a specific period of time. So that means that the principle, the law of timing must be obeyed when you are setting your targets. Okay, don't say, oh, I want to achieve 4 sign-ups. When do you want to achieve it? When? Oh, I want to qualify for my lifestyle apartment. When do you want to qualify for it? So it must be time-bound. That helps you to be under what I call positive pressure. And for us to achieve success in our lives, we need to put ourselves under a whole lot of positive pressure. So step number 1, develop your knowledge base and know what is on offer. Okay, I always say to people that don't passion is not enough. Knowledge is key. You know why? Because we could be passionately wrong. Okay, you say, oh, what does an entrepreneur need to succeed? Say passion. No, it's not passion, it's knowledge. Because you could have the passion, but guess what? You might be progressing in error because you are passionately wrong. So it's important that your target is inspired, okay, is influenced by knowledge. So you've got to improve your knowledge base. You've got to read books. Okay, you've got to attend a lot of our trainings at Hub Academy, for example. You've got to understand what Lifestyle Hub has to offer. What are the incentives? Okay, the company could even declare a new incentive. So you've got to ensure that you have the knowledge on what is on offer. Step number 2, determine what you want to achieve. Because it's simple that it's not all lifestyle of incentive might interest you. Of course, all might, but all might not. So tell us, okay, this is what I want to get from this, and focus your energy on it. Okay, so you've got to determine what you want. And the best tool I would like to share with you this evening, okay, is called you doing what I call a self-SWOT analysis. Okay, do a what? A self-SWOT analysis, so that you can identify the skills you need to achieve what you want. Okay, you know, SWOT simply means you understanding your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, identify the opportunities around you, and also knowing the threats that might prevent you from achieving your goals. So 4 questions I would like you to ask yourself today before you sleep is, what are my strengths? Write out all your strengths. Okay? Then ask yourself a question, what are my weaknesses? Write out all your weaknesses. And don't be scared to write those weaknesses. I have mine. I'm a work in progress myself. Okay? You know why? Your fortune in life lies in your ability to overcome your weaknesses. Okay? Then of course, ask yourself, what are the books I need to read? Okay, then what are the opportunities around me? Write out all the opportunities that can help you build a successful lifestyle or business. Then ask yourself the last question, what are my threats? Trust me, your number 1 threat could be you. My number 1 threat is me. Okay, me giving up on my goals, for example. Me taking rejections, personal. Okay? Me listening to dream killers. Me being in wrong association. Okay, it's very key. Me not developing myself, for example. Okay, so it's very important that we understand those 4 elements. So step number 3, break down how you will get there. Okay, you've got a big target, right? So then break it down into milestones. It's very key. So what are your milestones? Okay, what are the things you have to achieve per week? Okay, and activities required. What are the activities required to achieve what you want to achieve? So list out all those activities, okay, and be smart about it. So your target must be specific, must be measurable, must be achievable, must be realistic, and must be time bound. You've got to be smart about it. Okay, so what are the milestones? So for example, let me give an example. Let's say for example you say, your target is that I want to qualify for my first lifestyle of apartment in 3 months. Okay, let's say we have January, February, March. So your milestone for January could be that I achieve 3 sign-up, so that I need to have my first 3 business partners. That's your milestone for the month of what? January. So at the end of January, if you're able to achieve 3 sign-up, then you know that yes, I'm getting closer towards to my March goal of qualifying for my first apartment. Then your milestone for February will now be that I want to work with my 3 first generation to achieve what? 3 people each, making 9. Okay, so if you're able to achieve that, then you know you are getting closer. If not, you know you are not. Then by March, those 9 guys in my 2nd generation, I and my other team members and the company will work with them to achieving their own 3 people each, making 27. Voila, we qualify for your apartment. Okay, so what that simply means that once you have a target for a month, give yourself 3 weeks to achieve it. Then leave a window of one week to quickly do what? To do some damage control. So when you have a 4-week, once you have a goal for a month, just have it in your mind that this month has just 3 weeks, not 4 weeks. It helps you to drive towards your goals. Then step number 4, write it down. Any target you have that is not written down is just mere fantasies. Okay, that's why the company has given you what? Day planners, designed to help you write down your target, your goals, and everything. So ensure you write it down. Then step number 4, make it stick. Make it stick. Say it to yourself every day, your target. Okay, read your target twice every day, twice a day. Trust me, if you read your target twice a day and you work at it every day, you will end up achieving it. So make it stick. Then step number 6, set a deadline. Okay, ensure you have a deadline towards achieving that target of yours. Without deadline, you are not ready to achieving it. So I want to encourage you to please set a deadline. Set a deadline. It's very key. Then of course, the final step here to target setting is do one thing every day that brings you closer to your target. See, for you to achieve your target at the end of the day, your daily agenda will determine if you achieve your overall goals. So ensure that you at least do one thing every day about your lifestyle or business. Like this great man, John C. Maxwell, talked about the law of fives. John Maxwell simply says that if you want to be successful at what you do, you've got to do 5 things every day about your business. Okay, so for example, to build my own lifestyle of business, I ensure that I do 5 things every day. I read every day. I prospect every day. Okay, I follow up every day. Okay, I write every day. I think every day. So those are my 5 things I do every day. Okay, so it's very important you develop your own 5. Ensure you do 5 things every day. See, let me say this to you. If two people saw your lifestyle opportunity every day, at the end of the month, you'll have shown an average of 55 people. Ladies and gentlemen, if 55 people have seen this opportunity, it will be so difficult for you not to have your first 3. Remember, this our business is not about crowd. You don't need a crowd to achieving this. Okay, so you've got to play the number game, and before you know what is going to happen, the law of average will work on your behalf. So it's important for you to please ensure that you listen to the audiobook by Jim Rohn. Listen to the audiobook by Jim Rohn, Building Your Network Marketing Business. You'll find it very useful. So ensure that you have a to-do list. Work with a to-do list, and of course, finally on handling rejection, you should be ready that challenges will come. Okay, learn to handle the inevitable challenges that will come. Okay, and apply the click model. Okay, click model. So let me say this to you. There are 2 types of entrepreneurs. Okay, we have the social entrepreneurs, we have the knowledge entrepreneurs. The social entrepreneurs, they complain about everything. They complain about everything. But the knowledge entrepreneurs, they always click. Click simply means challenge, learn, innovate, change, knowledge. So what that means that for any challenge you face in your journey, take your time to learn about how to solve the challenge. Once you've been able to learn how to solve the challenge, it brings about new innovation in you, and you become a changed person. Then you now have a body of knowledge you can leverage should that same challenge occurs again. And look at this quote by Jim Rohn, very instructive, that the ultimate reason for setting goals is to entice you to become the person it takes to achieve them. Did you get that? The ultimate reason for setting goals is to entice you to become that person it takes to achieving them. So I want to encourage you to please set new goals, new audacious goals for your lifestyle or business. Trust me, those goals must be ambitious. If they're not ambitious, trust me, you end up not achieving the greatness you really desire. Okay, so I really want to thank you. So finally, as I wrap up this, the question I want to ask you before I will shut down the webinar training today is, what are your targets for your lifestyle or business? What are your targets? Is it to have apartments, not just one in your name? Is it just apartments in your name? Is it to acquire gold in the process? You know, you can also achieve physical gold through our company. Okay, is it to drive a brand new car or qualify for a brand new car through this opportunity? You know, if you qualify for your first apartment within 3 months, you get a brand new car. It's a total package. Okay, is it to get a health insurance package, for example, for your children? Is it the vacation? Is it the knowledge? So what are the things you want to get through your lifestyle of opportunity? So it's important that you have it well defined and you work every day towards achieving it. So in summary, ensure that you develop the knowledge, your knowledge base. Okay, ensure you develop your knowledge base and also know what is on offer. Determine what you want to achieve. Break down how you will get there. Have your milestones well stated out. Then write your targets down and make it stick. Set a deadline, and of course, do one thing every day that brings you closer to achieving your lifestyle of target. At this point, I must thank you, and I must also thank my team at the Hub Academy. They are just behind stage working very hard to making today's session a reality. I want to thank them. I really want to acknowledge their efforts. Okay, and of course, I must also thank you too for creating time to watching today's training. All I wish you is success and greatness with Lifestyle Asset Hub Limited. Thank you once again, and my name remains OK Abioye.